Leon here with the Songwriters Mentor. And a while ago on Facebook, I put up a post where I asked songwriters to tell me about a song that they wish they had written. I know that just about every songwriter that I know, including myself, we hear a song and we think, man, this is a great song. It's right up my alley. It's the kind of song that I would write, and I really wish I'd written it because it's really good. So I got quite a response from this particular post. At least 40 people responded with a list of songs that they wish they had written. So I'm going to look at my list here. I wrote them all down. Some of them are standards. For example, These Foolish Things. If you don't know that song, you ought to look it up. It's a beautiful love ballad. But other people, there's some songs here that I've never heard of, like Waters of March. Don't know that one. But Sarah Smile, that's a famous song by Hall & Oates. So those of you out there who are into blue-eyed soul or R&B, you'll know that song, and maybe you wish you'd written it too, because it certainly was a big hit. Probably the song that was mentioned the most was Amazing Grace, the famous hymn. A lot of people wish they had written that song. And obviously it has a lot of meaning for a lot of people in a lot of churches, and even at funeral services. It's one of the most famous hymns ever written. And so a lot of people wish they had written Amazing Grace. A lot of folks wish they had written White Christmas, of all things. Other folks mentioned songs like Stairway to Heaven, Bohemian Rhapsody, Hotel California. Here's another one I've never heard of, The Sound of a Million Dreams by somebody named David Nail. So maybe some of you out there know who David Nail is. You ought to let me know about more of his work. True Companion by Mark Kahn. Somebody even mentioned one of my songs, which is called White as Snow. Not the song by U2. My song predates that one by many years. It was written back in 1990. And you can look it up on YouTube. You'll find several cover versions of it. So I thought that was kind of cool. Somebody wished they had written a song that I'd written. I Will Always Love You, Maggie May, Tupelo's Too Far, Old Man River. There's an interesting one. This is one I really liked. Number 37, he said, the song I wish I'd written was The Ones That Slipped Away from Me. In that moment, I was enjoying playing my guitar, but I didn't write it down. And then some people didn't want to just name a song. They said, I wish I had written anything by Charles Wesley. Now, Wesley was a famous hymn writer. And if you are a churchgoer, and I hope you are, you've probably sung several of his songs if your church does the standard hymns. And they should. And anything by Jackson Browne, anything by James Taylor. So I'm curious if there are any more out there. Now, I may have already mentioned some songs that you wish you'd written, but maybe there's some that I didn't mention. You've seen the whole list as it scrolled by. If there's a song on there that you wish you'd written, why don't you tell me about it and tell me why you wish you'd written it. And also, if there's a song that I didn't mention, that you didn't see on the list, that you really wish you'd written, and I don't care if it's by somebody super famous or by an artist that none of us have ever heard of, or maybe it was written by one of your friends. Tell us about it. Tell me about it in the comments, and you can also tell me about it by instant message, by Facebook message. There you go. I got to get all these social media things straight. Anyway, I just thought that was an interesting thing to think about. So what's a song that you wish you had written? Let us know about it. Thank you for watching. I invite you to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel, and tell all your friends about the Songwriters Mentor.